Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Virtuous Gardener 91, and here are some of the things that I use to start my season off with. Alright, so I have some seed starting potting mix. You could get these from Lowe's for $5. I also have some potting mix as well that I use. Alright, so if you want to make your own seed starting mix, you're going to use some regular soil, topsoil. What I used, peat moss, which is used to retain the moisture. Alright, and then you're also going to add some perlite, which you see here. That's going to help improve the drainage, that way your soil is not too wet. Alright, and that's pretty much your seed mix or your soil mix for potting. And then I also use neem oil extract. I add this in water and a little soap, and then I spray on my plants. This is to keep all of the pests down. And then next, my favorite, which is the earthworm castings. This is a fertilizer for your soil. I use this in pots as well as in the ground use. Then I have my vegetable and tomato fertilizer. I use this pretty much in my squash, my tomatoes, etc. Alright, so I'm growing strawberries again this year, so I have my berry tone ready. I'm thinking about growing blueberries, but I'm going to hold off on that. So that's what the berry tone is used for, as a fertilizer. Alright, I also have bone meal. This is to help establish those roots that you need for the plants. Alright, and then my next one is called Fruit and Citrus. I use this for a lemon tree that I planted from seed. It's still growing right now as we speak. Alright, and then the next one that I use is all purpose. You can use this as a fertilizer as well. I prefer to use it sparingly because it doesn't smell too good, and it also attracts flies. Alright, so but it does work. So then I also have a little Epsom salt here. This is what I use for correcting my leaves for like cucumbers. If your leaves turn yellow, you want to use a little bit of it and put it in water and feed it into your soil. It'll correct the yellowing on cucumbers or any type of yellowing that you have. All right, so this is something that I use, Quick Start Planting tablets. I just picked it up to see how it will work, so I'm still using this as an experiment. Alright, and then I also have some sulfate, some potassium sulfate, which I use for my potatoes in ground. You don't have to, I just use it. So alright, and I also use ground cinnamon when I am first planting my seeds to keep down the pests and those, especially those, they're called, alright, so lastly, here's my plant lights that I got at Lowe's for, I believe, $4 or $5. What I did was I used these clamp-on lights at this table, as you can see right here. And I plant my seeds, and I just put it on this table and let these grow lights hit the seedlings. That way they grow faster. It's just a cheap way to use grow lights. That way you don't have to spend $200-300 on a grow light system. It worked for me. I hope it works for you. So be blessed, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video.